All right, so my hot tub is getting delivered today. The truck pulled up, backed up as close as they could to where it's going, and we unloaded that thing, and now it's time to get this thing installed. If you haven't seen my first video, I showed you a video of comparing prices of spas and why I went with Bueno spas. It is an awesome spa. It is a great option, high quality, built very well, and I'm gonna show you guys how I got this thing set up. So the first step was getting my cable railing set up so I could get my spa onto my porch, but I was also gonna have to reinforce the underside of my porch. So just keep that in mind if you are getting a spa. They are heavy pieces of equipment. So if you are putting it on a porch that's elevated above the ground, make sure you check and make sure that it's rated for the right load bearing capacity for what your spa is rated. Taking out my cable railing, now I had a gate on the back side here behind where the spa is. So I went ahead and slid one of those sides all the way to the edge, cut that off and capped it, and then I took the gate off and opened up the back side of the porch because the tub is gonna kinda act as the back side of my railing. I don't really need the railing to be behind the spa. And with the French doors that I have here, I only had about 3 inches of air, so I had to remove that and really put the spa kind of right on the edge of the deck there. So we went ahead and did that, and then we moved the spa up on the porch. We just kind of rolled it over there and slid it all up. It wasn't too difficult. I had some help to get it up there. And once we got it up there, it was time to kind of dissect this thing. So before you set your spa, especially if you're gonna be putting it against a wall like me, you wanna make sure you label, there's a label on your spa that will say control panel, and that side you wanna make sure you have easy access to. So that's the side that we put facing out, and that's the side that you're gonna open up, which is gonna expose your electrical box, which is where all your cables are gonna be ran into. So first thing you're gonna do is take off these trim pieces that are here on the sides, and then you're gonna unscrew the panel and pop that down. There is some insulation, some of that bubble insulation, that silver stuff. That, I had to cut that. I don't know if it was supposed to come cut or if they do come cut, but I just cut it straight down on each side and it flipped up, no problem. So I flipped that up, and there's gonna be a little screw that you take out to remove the rigid foam. This is all the insulation for your hot tub. This is what makes this, or helps the spa stay warm and kind of protects the mechanicals of the spa. So I went ahead and popped all that off. And that blue box over in the corner, that box is where all of your electrical is gonna go. And in that area is also where your smart controller is gonna go if you opted for the smart controller. So with that, I went ahead and opened that up. I'm not gonna go through the electrical because if you don't know how to do it, you probably shouldn't be doing it. So I would highly recommend getting an electrician out to wire it for you. You're gonna need to get some 40 amp breakers, maybe even a 50 amp dual breaker, depending on the size of your hot tub. So it's best to consult a professional about that so you make sure you get all that done. You don't want to mess around with electrical and water. So once I got it wired, I left the power off. And I think they recommend this, and if they don't, I'll just put it on me. I do recommend this. I would leave the power off while you fill up the hot tub. You don't want to have that power on. You want to get some water in that hot tub before you turn that power onto the hot tub. You want to make sure you clean off the hose that you're going to use before you put it in there. You don't want a bunch of dirt and grime starting off your hot tub. So I got a microfiber cloth, just wiped it off, kind of rinsed it off. That way it was clean for me to stick inside the spa. So I went ahead and put it inside the filter holes. That's where you want to fill up this tub because it's going to fill up those pipes first, and it's going to eliminate a lot of the air pockets, which is going to help you with the running of your hot tub right off the bat. So place it in. If you have one filter, just go ahead and place it into that hole that you can see there. It's the hole that's in the center of the filter. So when you take your filters out, you'll see where the filter sits on. That's the hole that you want to put the hose in, and then you're going to fill that up. And if you have 2 filters, go ahead and switch back and forth every few minutes, maybe every 30 minutes. Just switch back and forth between those filters. It's going to help you get a nice, or it's going to help you eliminate a lot of those water pockets, or air pockets, excuse me, inside of your system. So I went ahead and filled that up, and it went super smoothly, and there's really nothing about it. It was a very simple install, very straightforward. Having opened this up and looked at the guts of this thing, it is very well built. It is very well manufactured. Overall, high quality, very easy install. Takeaways that I would say are the most important is if you're putting it on a deck, make sure that it's reinforced and can carry the weight of your hot tub. Make sure your electrical is done right. If you do it yourself, make sure you know what you're doing. I would prefer you hire somebody. I think that's gonna be the best option. And then make sure you fill up through those filters. And that's gonna help you with starting the spa up and getting everything running smoothly. So I'm gonna make another video here of me actually utilizing some of the options here. I'm gonna show you the waterproof tablet that came with mine. I'm gonna show you the lights. I'm gonna show you the jets. This thing, I've already sat in it a few times. It is the most therapeutic, relaxing thing. I've been building ranch fence, about 3,000 feet plus of fence, and there's nothing better than sitting on the lounge portion of this spa where it's hitting my lower back, my upper back, my thighs, my calves, my feet. It really works wonders for rejuvenating you for the next day of work, especially if you're a manual labor type of person like myself, or if you just have high stress, intense, pain just from desk jobs, whatever it is. I highly recommend this thing. It is awesome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, ring the bell, do all the things that everybody tells you to do so you can be updated when I show you the bells and whistles of this thing, because it's pretty freaking crazy. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Much love.